Did John Adams think we got America's birthday wrong? In a letter home to his wife Abigail, dated July 3, 1776, he expressed his belief that succeeding generations in America will celebrate Independence Day as the great anniversary festival filled with pomp and parade, bonfires and illuminations from one end of this continent to the other. Except he said that this would happen on every July 2nd. Wait, what? How did he get that wrong? Or did we get it wrong? Well, after 250 years, it's probably good to look back to make sure we know what is the real Independence Day. On June 11, 1776, the Second Continental Congress appointed the Committee of Five to write a draft for a Declaration of Independence. The members of the committee were John Adams, Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson, Robert Livingston, and Roger Sherman. Jefferson was elected to write the first draft over the course of 17 days. After many alterations suggested by the other members of the committee, the document was presented to the Second Continental Congress on June 28th. That's actually the scene which the famous John Trumbull painting represents. Though if you've watched the John Adams series, then you'll know that the painting isn't entirely accurate.
It is very bad history.
Anyways, over the next few days, Congress reviewed, shortened, and edited the Declaration. Then on July 2nd, 12 of the 13 colonies voted in favor of the resolution, with only New York abstaining, who had not yet received word from their provincial Congress on how to vote. However, a week later, New York would declare independence and the declaration would be officially unanimous. But it took 2 more days for Congress to agree upon all of the edits. Then on July 4th, it was submitted to John Dunlap for printing, which is why the top it reads, "In Congress, July 4th, 1776. The Declaration was read to the public for the first time on July 8th from what is now called Independence Square. Side note, the version of the Declaration preserved in the Washington, D.C. National Archives is actually a later version by Timothy Matlack that was ordered by Congress on July 19th. Of course, this is after New York officially declared independence, so unlike the Dunlap version, it includes the words, "The Unanimous Declaration of the 13 United States of America" at the top. It also has the signatures of all 56 delegates at the bottom. So a year goes by, the war's in full swing, and Congress kind of forgot about the anniversary. When someone did remember on July 3rd, they decided that July 4th was a suitable day for celebrating. So that's why we celebrate America's birthday on July 4th. But what do you think? Should Independence Day be July 2nd, or maybe even July 8th? In any event, I intend to honor John Adams' wishes and celebrate America's 250th anniversary with as much pomp, parade, and illuminations as I can muster. This is Derek from the Neat History Channel wishing you a very happy Independence Day. See you in the next one.